Hello. Yeah, as I promised in the previous video, I'm sort of rounding up my Pink Floyd collection eventually here with books, solo stuff, some things I missed out, DVDs, and a box set I completely forgot about. It was tucked away on my shelves here. And I'm going to start with that because it sort of tails off from the last one. This is the Mammoth Shine On set that I bought in the 90s. This try and open it up and show you a little bit of it. I won't delve into all of it. It's quite a big big set. There's the early single CD that was with it. There's cards and stuff, and there's a holder for the CDs. There's a weighty book, and there's individual CDs of the obvious classic Floyd albums, which you hear again. Sort of earlier things, you know what that's about. Dark Side of the Moon, The Wall, and interestingly, Morbid Lapse the Reason is in there as well as Animals. He's had 6 albums, expensive at the time, expensive now, I guess. So I'm going to move through some of the books first before we get to some of the other stuff. I've got quite a few books. I'm not a completist by any means, but if I like it, I will get it. This is a little the complete guide to the music of Pink Floyd, which seems a bit odd because it's like quite a small book. So, but it's got album descriptions and stuff. So it's quite a nice little full book there. This is it. This is probably one of the first I bought, actually, Interstate Biography, because it only goes up to The Wall, I think. It's got all albums. It's got a list of bootlegs in there as well. So it's got quite a nice presentation. Again, album by album. Dave there. Pictures, loads of pictures and stuff. So that's quite nice. Probably my favourite one, because it's small, handy, and seems to have everything in it as well. Is the rough guide series? I got quite a lot of the rough guide series, the Beatles, Stones, etc. But this is a Pink Floyd one with a psychedelic picture on the front. It probably has got everything you need to know, to be honest. But it didn't stop me buying more. So, Pigs Might Fly, the Mark Beale book, which is a weighty read. The Pink Floyd Encyclopedia, which is of note because there's a CD by Hawkwind in it, exclusive tribute CD, it says, Interstellar Overdrive on there, and a version of Source of Secrets. It's in a encyclopedia sort of format, so it's a dip-in sort of toilet book, I think, there. Source of All the Secrets, the Pink Floyd Odyssey by Nicholas Schaefer. So that's quite an interesting read as well. More onto the more pictorial books, what I tend to prefer, I guess. This is Giants of Rock, I believe. Glenn Povey, his name will pop up a few times soon. This very nice coffee tale format book with excellent pictures in, and I think I bought this at Smiths and posters and stuff, and very good. Again, one of the first ones I bought going way back a bit. Visual documentary by Miles. This is excellent. I think it's one of the best. It's got a year-by-year account and pictures and some stunning shots of concerts and stuff. And it's if you can get hold of a second-hand copy, I don't think it's in print. It'd be recommended. One of the more recent ones, I'm going to give a bit of heave to give this up to show you. This is Mind Over Matter. The images of Pink Floyd, Storm Thorgerson there. And Peter Curzon. This is another weighty coffee table book with excellent pictures and a bit of words in there. And for instance, that's the quality of the pictures you're getting in this book. That's a very good book. Echoes are sort of an encyclopedia, complete history of Pink Floyd. Glenn Povey, again, I mentioned earlier. This is one of his books. Again, this is a bit. There's a few other bands with books like this about a year by year chronological run through posters and stories and concert track listings and concert set lists, sorry, track listings and etc. Another weighty tome. We get on talking of weighty tomes. We're with Mr. Mason's Inside Out, which is indeed a big book. With again, the usual pictures and stuff. Of note, I'm doing the Audible. I'm listening to the Audible version of this, which lasts a couple of hours, I think, which is probably abridged, I would imagine. And the last book I got, for your entertainment is The Complete Pink Floyd. This is Glenn Povey again, the Ultimate Reference book. Slightly more updated version of his previous echoes, I think, with recording sessions and complete spreads on albums and stuff, and all the formats they're in and where you can find them, day by day sort of things. It's probably he's right, it is the complete one. That's my books. So we're getting on to DVDs and Blu-rays now. Roger Waters in the Flesh Live DVD of one of his concerts, a good concert. It's a digipack, very good. The more recent, the cinema release, The Wall of that recent tour, Blu-ray. Well, not like being there, but almost like being there. Pulse was finally released a while back on it. Obviously, there's updated versions knocking about in the recent box set. This is just a DVD, 2 DVD set I got. Pink Floyd, Sid Barrett story, forgive me, DVD with a picture of Sid on there. He's always looked haunted, and he looks particularly haunted on there. Live at Pompeii, again a cinema release, of course, at the time. The director's cut, this is, from a while back on DVD. Classic albums, Dark Side of the Moon, on Sky Arts fairly regularly. We're getting into Dave Gilmour releases now. It's David Gilmour live at the Royal Albert Hall, with obviously, probably tellingly, featuring David Bowie on a couple of tracks. Anna Lane and Company Numb, excuse me, not Lum. 2-disc set, very good, as David's concerts have been recently, as well as Rogers. Still good value. This is Dave Gilmour in concert, with acoustic guitar on the front there, and doing versions, slightly different versions of all the tracks. This is the notorious Roger Waters live in Berlin, The Wall Coming Down concert, you could say. Not one of my favourites. A few people I don't quite, they're not in my favourite artists helping him out there. Bob Geldof, The Wall, the film, limited edition, poster, etc., etc. Must say I don't watch it that often. This I do watch fairly regularly, funny enough. Wish You Were Here. What makes you think it's my favourite album? What we got here is the Blu-ray of the documentary. Sort of a classic album take on things. Quite enjoyable. If you haven't got it or haven't seen it, I would implore you to watch it now. Got a few David Gilmour releases now. The Rattle That Lock Blu-ray version box set, which is a nice set with Blu-ray, CD, etc. Audio only sort of tracks and stuff like that. Tidy album. Moving on to something that I think is completely fantastic, live at Pompeii. Another in this version of these box sets that's been released in this style, with the concert on there and lots of extras and stuff, and stunning picture on the front. That's good. That's good. Going back a little bit further, the Live in Gdansk box set. There's a concert there with this got posters and 2 CDs and 2 DVDs. Sorry, 3 CDs and 2 DVDs. There's 5 discs in here, that's what I'm trying to say. There's posters and there's all sorts of paraphernalia and guitar picks and things in here, if I have my memory. There's a whole package of it, there's an envelope of extra stuff in there. And the CDs are in little digipacks. But there's quite a nice little booklet with it as well, with all sorts of information, track listing, and all that sort of stuff. And finally, I think we're coming to the last couple of things. Well, I haven't got any Dave Gilmour vinyl at the moment, but I have got some Roger Waters, which is something these albums you definitely got to listen to when you're in the right mood. Is This the Life We Really Want? Was sort of quite pertinent at the moment, I feel. That's a double vinyl, and probably my favourite, Amused to Death. I think that's quite a good cover there, and even on the back is a decent cover. For me, Roger's probably best album, but that's my opinion. Feel free to disagree. that's everything. I'm just looking around to make sure I haven't missed anything, like I have a few times. So that's mopped up nearly everything in my Pink Floyd collection. I hope you enjoyed.